Hi, my name is Chris Black. I'm here at the Vizrt booth at IBC 2015. We're going to take a look at some of the demos that we have here at this year's show. First off, let's take a look at what's next. What's next is we're going to be showing all of our latest features and things that we're working on for the future. So our OCTO Standard Sorada is in there right now giving a demonstration. He's talking about our new next generation news workflow with PilotX, a tech preview of that tool, newsroom workflows on the Mac and PC, how to monitor, preview, and on-air content, and then other things such as new multiplay features and story scripting with Viz Mozart and Viz Opus. Now we have a lot of other tech previews to talk about too, but let's go over to the Enterprise MAM section here, where Oscar Tengwall is going to tell you about some of the new features that are available for Viz One and all the MAM tools.
We're showing the new transcoder coder doing video on demand for web and mobile. Then we're showing a new workflow using H.264 as a house format, so that's typically for the online department. And then last, we're showing a new tool for doing program preparation, and we're creating TX versions using just metadata.
Thanks, Oscar. Now, I want to show you a couple other things up here on the top floor of the Vizrt booth. Over here, we have our 4K immersive graphics demonstration, and this is with our partners NCAM using Viz Engine and Viz Virtual Studio. So we're able to show immersive real-time 3D graphics in 4K above the studio floor, above the showroom floor. So actually you can see have these 4K immersive graphics here that are being placed on top of other booths out here on the studio. So actually let's come down here and we're going to go downstairs and take a look at some of our demonstrations that we have for the rest of the show. And so actually here behind me you can see a 4K output monitor of the immersive graphics coming from that 4K demonstration upstairs. Now, a couple of other things to take a look down here. We have something called collaborative robotics. This section is showing off electric friends and also showing immersive graphics within the booth itself. So just behind me, if you want to turn around for a second, I can show you this. We have this camera here from Electric Friends. This is actually a robotic arm that is being controlled by Viz Mozart or Viz Opus, and it always has pre-programmed movements. It actually has a very wide range of movements, and we're using this to show off the immersive graphics within the booth itself. So it's a very cool way of being able to have robotic cameras within your studio and virtual sets. Now over here as well, and it's very crowded, so I have to look over some people's shoulders, we have our interactive maps and weather. This is using Viz Weather and Viz World, and we're showing some of the new features there, including the satellite imagery, that built-in styles editor, some severe weather alerts and hurricane tracking tools, all built in to the mapping systems with Viz World and Viz Weather. And then next to that, we have another media asset management demo position where we're showing the one workflow for all your broadcast and online tools, including the new coder tool that Oscar talked about earlier. Let's actually take a look right behind you here, and let's watch out for the Electric Friends robot here. Here we go. And over here in the control room and in video playout, we're showing the advanced features of Viz Engine and the ability of Viz Engine to act as a video playout server. In fact, I think Victor is right over here. He's going to tell us a little bit more about Viz Engine and its new capabilities.
Viz Engine, now we're actually playing video clips out of the Viz Engine, so we call it like a Viz Video Engine itself. We're playing 4 video clips out of each engine. We have 2 engines downstairs sitting there, and we're actually adding metagraphics to them, and we're being able to pull them from Viz One into it. And with this, we can actually also do the coder system, which allows us to come in here and then play back multiple interfaces. All of this can also be done through multiplay streaming from the SAN.
All right, thanks a lot, Victor. Now, I want to show you one other thing that we have inside of here. This is the data platform. This is with our friends at Astute Media, and they're able to show a real-time integration with data and be able to visualize this data in many different ways. And here, for instance, they're showing some Premier League graphics and how this data can actually help you visualize the content on the field in many different ways, such as this heat map that you see here. But let's actually go over to a few other demo positions. We're going to try to get out of here. It's really crowded. Let's see, let's go over this way. Let's come back over here to our channel branding section. Now over here, we're showing our channel branding tools, and actually we have another tech preview, which is our promo tool, which allows producers in the promotions department to be able to create promo material very quickly and send that over to a playlist in Viz Multichannel. And it is focusing on Viz Multichannel and channel branding in general. And we're working with our friends Prometheus to be able to do this demonstration today. Okay, right next to that, we have our real-time graphics demonstration. And this is actually showing the advanced features of Viz Artist, showing our integration with Cinema 4D, also using our Adobe After Effects integration, and then our new substance shaders using algorithmic substances. It's a nice way of being able to add in very, very high resolution shaders to your models that make them look very realistic. And then we also have over here our live news demonstration where we're showing the entire workflow from the newsroom to the control room to be able to produce all of your content on air. Now let's actually go over here, and we're going to go over to our automation section of the booth. And we have a couple different demonstrations here. We have the studio automation demonstration over here, and this is with Vizrt. So they're showing a way to be able to drive an entire broadcast from the Vizrt studio automation system, from building a playlist in iNews to actually playing back live in the control room using some touch screens, looking at the playlist, and being able to drive the entire broadcast. Now, right next to that, we have video playout and IP stream. And this is actually showing some of our, again, a tech preview of a lot of our new streaming capabilities. Now we're able to do SMPTE 2022-6 streaming. We're also doing J2K streaming, H.264 IP streaming, all the way up to 4K. So we're able to do a lot of different types of IP outputs here, and we're demonstrating that here in this demo position. And then just over here we have our compact control room, Viz Opus. And this demonstration is showing how we can use Viz Opus as a standalone tool basically to drive an entire broadcast where you have all your graphics, video, and all your sources, plus the controls to control all of that for a live broadcast, including your live inputs coming from the studio. Now, another part of the studio, or the booth that we've done here, is we've created a very large sports section. So we're showing a few different things here in our sports section. We're showing some interactive sports coming over here from our friends at Delta Tray. So they're showing some real-time interactive sports graphics with multi-touch capabilities, controlling video, graphics, and data. And then right next to that, we're showing our live sports enhancements, which is using Viz Arena. Viz Arena allows us to place live graphics on the football pitch or any sports pitch itself during the match. And so we can add in advertisements. We can use this for doing statistics and player tracking, and also instant replay telestration. Another thing I want to show you here is sports analysis. This is our Viz Libro demonstration that we're using over here. And so we're doing some new tools, including the automatic player tracking, live Viz engine integration. We're supporting all video servers now, and it's a very nice tool for being able to analyze what's happening during a match right after the match is over with. And of course, next to that, we have our friends at Reality Check showing their interactive sports tools, including their integration with live data such as Opta. So let's come back over to now the front of the booth. And over here, we have a large video wall. This is a Christie video wall using micro tiles. And we're using this video wall to show Viz Multiplay, our multi-screen studio control system. Viz Multiplay allows the user in the control room to control the entire layout of the video wall with a simple one-touch commands. And this can be hooked up to your newsroom system so the producers can control all of the content and build a playlist of the content live on air. And then just beside that demonstration, we also have the social TV demo position. And that's over here. We have this very large Microsoft interactive screen, and we're showing how we can interact with many different types of social media feeds, including Twitter, Facebook, and then integration partners like Neverknow, Spreadfast, and Twitter Curator. And then finally, I want to show you the Viz Virtual Studio demo position. This is where I'm working the entire show. And this is actually showing the advanced features of Viz Virtual Studio. We're using a motion analysis optical tracking system just above me. We also have a Stipe grip crane that we're using. And with this demo position is really showing off everything that you can do with a virtual set environment, including interactive and immersive graphics. So we've had a lot of new technology that we're showing at the show this year, all these tech previews and all the fantastic tools that we've had for years. Now, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Check out the rest of our videos from the show. Thanks a lot.